Welcome to the must-see WWE talk show this week. Welcome to Wrestling Untold.
Yeah.
This is episode 72.
72, yeah, that's where we're at, yeah.
On this episode, we are bringing back the drafts. This time, we're having a draft with 90s wrestlers.
Only wrestlers that wrestled in the 1990s. There's a few wrestlers that wrestled across decades here. Well, many of them wrestled across decades. But I think we got a great list. We have them in 4 groups, and we'll get to that. But first off,
I'm Carter, a.k.a. Skills. Oh.
I am Keaton, a.k.a., and this is a throwback for you, a.k.a. Coach K. You see him wearing the soccer shirt. I was always his coach every single game. Never missed a game.
Soccer coach?
Yeah, soccer coach. So make sure you guys
like, follow, share. Oh, I forgot to say it. Follow our Instagram. Follow. Carter_TV. Click. We will have 5 different titles. He's going to be doing WCW.
I am the general manager of WCW. You are the
doing WWE.
general manager of WWE.
We got 20 options. This is all males. Let's get started.
So we'll start with Group A, and I'll run through the names really quick. They kind of go by wrestlers, their popularity and their ability to wrestle. So we're going to each pick. Excuse me. We're going to each pick 5 wrestlers from each group. So Group A is The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Sting, Bret Hart, Mankind, Nasty Boys, Dudleys, Hardy Boys, Ultimate Warrior, Bill Goldberg, DDP, Kurt Angle, Andre the Giant. And then if you think there should be some other guys in that group, sure, yeah. It was just the list that we gave you. There's some tag teams in there. You pick tag team, you get both people. So, and you got to pick tag teams. So.
You put Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, and Sting in there. That's a triple threat right there.
So let's see. So WWE is going to take the number 1 pick, and I will take my number 1 pick after. So,
okay.
What are your thoughts?
I'm going to have to go with the guy that wastes all the beers. I'm going to have to go with Stone Cold Steve Austin as number 1.
Stone Cold. Okay.
Now, by the way, I saw Shawn Michaels, but I'm trying to leave him on the side because I'm WWE, not Carter today, right?
Ultimate. If you go back and watch our greatest wrestler, you'll see Stone Cold shows up in there. If you go back and watch our
Go
Mount
check
Rushmore,
out the fast food episode. That was the best one.
Yeah. So Stone Cold shows up in, pretty much almost all of our top man brackets.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I think he's the guy. So let me go with my first pick. Stone Cold's off the books. So
didn't have a chance.
yeah, it's okay. It's quite all right. Stone Cold's gone.
You probably didn't even want him anyway.
So I know who I'm going with. I already know who I'm going. I'm going with The Rock. I'm going the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. If you're going to start wrestling business today, The Rock is the number 1 pick in my opinion, if he's willing to do it.
I mean, Stone Cold, Rock, number 1 picks.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on, number 2.
I'm thinking about Hulk Hogan, but I don't think Hulk Hogan was popular in the 90s, was he?
I'll tell you my thoughts. So you're going to need some feuds here. So you definitely want to pick.
Was Hulk Hogan popular?
Yeah. So Stone Cold is a heel, but he's essentially a heel babyface. So you go either way. You can fight either person. The Rock is also a heel, but also can be a babyface. So the next person you pick. So if you pick Hulk Hogan, you can get NWO Hulk Hogan. You can get Hollywood Hulk Hogan. You get. It's up to you.
I'm gonna pick. This one's gonna be a wild one. I'm just gonna throw in Sting.
Oh, that was where I was going next. I
don't know what Sting I'm gonna use.
That was exactly where I was going next. I just knew I was going to pick Sting next off of this list. He is, yeah, of course. So I have The Rock, and
and I have a question. Andre the Giant, was he good in the 90s?
Andre the Giant was undefeated until he fought Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
He was undefeated.
I thought he had done wrestling by then.
No. So I picked The Rock, and again, I'm looking at this list, and I think this is a stretch for me to pick these guys this early, but I'm going to pick the Hardy Boys because undoubtedly, in my mind, they are the greatest tag team ever.
It's a big stretch.
To grace the square circle. And there were some guys here that I want, but I definitely didn't want the Hardy Boys. Sometimes you got to reach up and grab guys too early. But again, they're in Group A, so
I'm looking at two people, but I'm gonna pick the first one because I know he's gonna get out next round. If not, I'm gonna pick. Should I pick Kurt Angle? No. I'm saving him later. I'm picking the Nature Boy.
Nature Boy? Okay.
Stalin profile.
Ric Flair? Okay.
And this ain't the last match, Ric Flair. This is the 90s.
This is young Ric Flair. Okay, I like that. I definitely like that pick. That would have been another one that I had to have.
Is Chris Jericho on this list? Because I want him.
Chris Jericho's in, but I think he's in the next group if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
He's definitely in.
Who's your third pick? This is a lot.
So my third pick is going to be, I'm looking at the list, guys, and honestly, like I'm looking at who's going to feud with The Rock, who's going to really take him to that next level. And this guy isn't because I think he's the best guy on this list to pick, but he can be so many different characters, and I want every single character. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at Mankind. I'm looking at, if you have never seen a Rock Mankind feud, you've never seen wrestling. I can tell you that now. So my third pick is Mankind. Shouts out to Mick Foley. Have us on your podcast at some point, please.
My surprise is that, you know who's still on this list? Undertaker.
Oh, wait, see,
I'm
Undertaker's
not sure to pick him up, but I'm not.
No, see, the problem with Undertaker is that
He doesn't
Undertaker's
wrestle.
not a,
Like-
he doesn't, he's not going to lead your he's great. He's going to show up for every pay-per-view. He's going to fight somebody. He's going to put him away. No big deal. But he's not going to be a leader of your actual, company. So,
He doesn't stay a while.
yeah. So, I mean, but again, I'm
All right, for my number 4th pick, I'm going to pick, I didn't even see Diamond Dallas Page at the
DDP
bottom.
is on there. I was looking at him too.
I'm going to pick Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle? That's a great pickup.
Didn't even watch wrestling until 20s.
Kurt Angle is a great pickup. So my next pick, it may seem like I'm picking from the heart, and do so, but I am going to pick Bret the Hitman Hart. He didn't do great in WCW, but he will do amazing in my
Didn't
WCW.
he win tag titles with Goldberg and they retired him?
I believe so. Goldberg hurt Bret Hart. He really ended Bret Hart's career.
But Goldberg didn't even retire. He's like, nope,
Are
I'm
you
coming
gonna
back.
Are you gonna take a tag team before you enter this? Because there's a few tag teams left, but not many, and you're gonna be putting together tag teams.
Nasty Boy, Dudleys.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
The
wait. I'm gonna
Dudleys.
wait it out.
I should have took. The Dudleys would have been an equal pick to the Hardys, in my opinion.
I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Diamond Dallas Page.
That's a great final pick of group A for you.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't familiar with Diamond Dallas Page is, while he may have seemed, in WCW, he may have seemed like a mediocre wrestler, Diamond Dallas Page defined the wrestling business. Everyone loved working with him. He's undoubtedly a top guy.
I'm thinking about putting him in the Hardcore Championship next year.
So I have Rock, Hardy Boys, Mankind, Bret Hart. So
There's-
I do need, I'm not going to leave The Undertaker up here.
Yeah.
Undertaker's got to go. So just to kind of give you guys a look behind the scenes of who was left in Group A.
We got Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Nasty Boys, the Dudley Boys, Ultimate Warrior, Goldberg, and Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Case closed.
Goldberg didn't get touched. Goldberg would have been a great pickup. Young Goldberg. And Ultimate Warrior didn't get touched. So we didn't even discuss Ultimate Warrior. And I guess it's because what he gave us such short stints. And, he was, a lot of people say he was difficult to work with. But we digress. So
Where's
that
he
is
now?
Group A. Let's move on to Group B.
Okay. I'm actually going to make a tag team. I think they were a tag team probably. I'm going to go Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio.
Oh! Eddie and Ray. Okay, I like that. He undoubtedly took. So I should have went through this first. You jumped the gun. Lex Luger's in Group B. Yokozuna, Vader, Psycho Sid,
Skip through all of
Diesel,
them.
Razor Ramon, Hunter Hearst Helmsley or Triple H, Roddy Piper, Ken Shamrock, Legion of Doom, which is also the Road Warriors, Rey Mysterio, Giant, which is who becomes Big Show. So he's not Andre the Giant. He's just Giant when he was in WCW. Macho Man, Eddie Guerrero, who is now off the books, along with Edge, RVD, and British Bulldog. So let's.
I think I got the best tag team
Yeah. So let's.
going into Group A strong.
Yeah. So for me, for me, what I think I'm gonna do here is I'm looking at my group B. There's so many great guys on this board for group B. But I think I'm gonna go with. I'm not going my heart here. If I go with my heart here, I'm going Diesel.
Don't go with him.
I want Ken Shamrock as my first off the board person.
Ooh, thank God.
And if you guys are not familiar with Ken Shamrock, he's one of the most dangerous men in the world at any particular time.
He defeated The Rock, I feel like.
He defeated a lot of people. He was the most dangerous man at one particular time outside of Mike Tyson. He was the UFC version of Mike Tyson, and he came to WWE and he made a big impact. So Ken Shamrock is off the board.
Okay, so I'm looking at Edge because I'm gonna get Edge and Christian, but I'm waiting for that. I'm gonna go with Razor. Razor.
You going Razor Ramon? Okay, all right. Shouts out to.
I was gonna say Roddy Piper, but I gotta stick with Razor.
Razor, rest in peace, actually, Razor Ramon. Not shouts out to Razor. Rest in peace, Razor Ramon. I'm looking here.
Oh, Psycho Sid is on there.
Psycho Sid is there, but so is Lex Luger.
Oof.
And I think I'm gonna go Lex Luger here because I need some baby faces.
As I said last pick, I'm gonna go with Edge because I'm trying to get the Edge and Christian.
Okay.
But Christian isn't in the same group.
He's in a different group. So you're going Edge here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully you don't get Christian because that'll just be Edge jawbrain.
Yeah. So I took Lex Luger. I want the Legion of Doom here. I want the Legion of Doom. Yeah.
I can't find no more tag teams to name. I got Eddie Guerrero.
Well, you have Harlem Heat coming up, and I think in the next round. And
I'm gonna get
you can do like D'Lo Brown and Godfather. They were essentially a tag team in the Nation of Domination.
I got Red Flair. I can do the Four Horsemen.
Right, you can. Yeah, Arn Anderson is in Group D. So we're on the ninth pick.
Nice pick.
And this is essentially second round. Is Group B is essentially second round. So that's where on.
Did you picked up the Legions of Doom, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for I want to go RVD, but I just don't like him.
Don't go for him then.
But I think he would be a good heel. I'm gonna go for Roddy Piper.
You going Piper? Okay.
Because Roddy Piper and Goldust.
Roddy Piper. Rowdy Piper. All right. Okay. I like that pick. I definitely like that pick.
Not wasting my turn.
Okay. I'm going Psycho Sid here, of course.
Look away.
Psycho Sid Vicious, whatever you choose to call him.
I looked away for 2 seconds, and you got him.
And I pick him up immediately. So this is the last pick of Group B. So this is the last person you can take out of Group B. So Yokozuna, Vader, Diesel, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Giant, Macho Man, RVD, and British Bulldog are left. I know who I want from this list.
I'm gonna pick.
I want him for a reason.
Yokozuna.
Oh, that's what I wanted. You know why I wanted him, right?
Owen Hart and Yokozuna.
Because I have Undertaker.
Oh.
I wanted to redo that casket match where they had that ginormous casket. Like, Undertaker's not going. That's for Yokozuna.
You can pick Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth.
No, thank you. So since he's gone, it will come down to me. It will be between
It's time.
It would be between Diesel and British Bulldog for me. They both bring a ton to the table.
Bulldog's at the bottom.
British Bulldog is on this list. And I'm looking at my list and I'm looking at like different things. I have a lot of tall guys. So I think I'm going to take British Bulldog.
That's all
I think I'm going to take British Bulldog here. And I shouldn't be leaving Kevin Nash on this list. But that's the way it's working. Okay, so we're going to Group C. Oh, you didn't highlight it. We're going to Group C. There we go.
Okay.
Group C, you want to name Group C first?
Bam Bam Bigelow, Chris Jericho, Mr. Perfect, Goldust, Brian Pillman, Kane, Dean Malenko, Steiner Bros,
Buff
Bagwell,
Harlem Heat, which is Booker T and
Kevin Sullivan, Ahmed Johnson, D'Lo Brown, Godfather, Farouk, Regal, Christian, and Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Now this is
I got
easy.
Regal's on there.
I'm just gonna get.
You need a European champion, right?
Yeah, but
William Regal.
Yeah.
You're gonna go Owen Hart in this pick, right?
I got Owen Hart and Christian. Okay, I'm gonna go Owen Hart.
I don't want either one of them. I can tell
Owen
you
Hart. So I can get Edge and Christian and Owen Hart in Yokozuna.
Owen Hart. He's taking Owen Hart for the 11th pick and first out of Group C.
Because Jericho's on the top.
Mm-hmm.
I needed him.
Okay. So I'm looking at here, and again, I lived through the 90s, so a lot of these, I'm looking at them from like how the feuds were in the 90s, what were the matches. So like had I taken Roddy Piper, I would have just taken Goldust because they had such a great chemistry. But I can also take Ahmed Johnson and hope that Goldust is still there too. Kevin Sullivan, on the other hand, is I love Kevin. The problem with taking Kevin Sullivan, the person he feuded with that was really great isn't on our list at all. We excluded him. We won't mention him. But I don't know who I want to take here, honestly.
Godfather.
I'm going to take. I know, I was looking at the Harlem Heat. I'm thinking Ahmed Johnson. I'm going to take Ahmed Johnson. You remember Ahmed Johnson when he was over? You know why I took Ahmed Johnson as my first pick.
I'm going to go right ahead and pick. I want Kane, but I don't want Kane. I'm going to pick. I don't need Christian. Edge can be alone. I'm going to pick Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I figured you would take him. I left him up there just for you.
Oh.
Chris. Oh, I was going to spell his name wrong. Okay, all right. So since I took Ahmed Johnson, I'm going to take Goldust off the board.
I know who's going to be my European champion now. He's not on.
Goldust is coming off the board because...
Goldust. He was a good one.
He was. And he can feud with just about almost anyone on my list and get under their skin. So that's why
I'm going to go with Harlem Heat now.
You go Harlem Heat? Okay, it's about time you...
For the tag team.
Okay,
because there's no one else good on this list to me.
What do you mean?
But
well, I think it's because you haven't lived through a lot of these people like Steiner Brothers, Dean Malenko, Puff Bagwell, Kevin Sullivan. Kane is still on here. You know what? I don't need Regal.
But who's gonna be a
I want Mr. Perfect.
You gotta get the cruiserweights.
I do need a cruiserweight.
I got Mysterio.
Oh, I do. I can deal with that in Group D.
Oh, 1, 2, 3 kid.
There's a.
I'm gonna go with. We got 2 picks left. Oof. It's not enough good people here. I'm gonna go with.
I made it the wrong color.
I'm gonna go with Kane.
You going Kane here?
I don't have Undertaker, but I've got Kane.
Okay, that's a good pick, and he's a good one. He's a value pick because he's in Group C.
He's gonna start a rivalry with Stone Cold.
Okay, and we're on 14th pick by the way. That was Carter's 14th pick. I am going Dean Malenko right here. And if you guys are hardcore 90 wrestling fans, I spelled his name wrong in the computer. You know why I'm going Dean Malenko.
Okay, I got
and he's a cruiserweight, by the way. Dean Malenko is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's only like 5'6" or so. He's very small, but he's stout. Yeah, he's a cruiserweight. He just doesn't do the cruiserweight stuff.
I got 1 pick left.
One pick left in this round.
I'm just gonna go and pick.
Bam Bigelow's left on there. If you're looking for another big guy, Brian Pillman, Steiner Brothers, Buff Bagwell, D'Lo Brown, Godfather, Farouk. 3/4 of the Nation of Domination is still here. William Regal and Christian. You didn't take Christian yet.
Yeah, I guess I'll take Christian.
You'll take Christian.
Him and Edge can be a tag team, and then one of them turns the other.
Yeah.
That's how tag teams work in WWE.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. So I do want Kevin Sullivan, but I don't know if I want Kevin Sullivan because I also want, as weird as it may sound, I want D'Lo Brown. I don't want Farouk. I don't want Regal. I'm going D'Lo Brown here. I think D'Lo Brown fits my.
All right, now we're going to the last Group D.
I actually have a surprise for you for our 20th pick. I have a huge surprise for you for our 20th pick. All right. Okay. So don't pick your 20th yet. We're gonna go. So we'll start off pick 19. So for Group D, it's Hardcore Holly, Jim Neidhart, Jerry Lawler, Jerry the King Lawler, Marty Jannetty. I spelled his name wrong. 1, 2, 3 Kid, Jake Snake Roberts, Terry Funk, Arn Anderson, Billy Gunn, Rikishi, Rick Rude, Disco Inferno, Raven, Al Snow, Doink the Clown, Crush, Jeff Jarrett, Ultimo Dragon. I knew who I want first.
Oh, where is Road Dogg in here?
Oh, I didn't put Road Dogg in here? Add him to Group D.
Could I take DX? The DX, I think it is. What was that tag team
yeah. You want Road Dogg and
no, I don't want him at any. I'll save him. I'm gonna get Ultimo Dragon.
That was my first pick.
European champion right there.
If you guys don't know who Ultimo Dragon is, look him up. He held like 7 titles at the same time in WCW from all these other places. He was really the beginning of this, going to all these smaller places, getting titles and so forth. He's great. I wanted him. It's okay. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Okay.
And wrong color. I'm taking 1, 2, 3 Kid. So who are we taking next?
I'm gonna take DX. I guess I can call them Billy Gunn.
Billy and Road Dogg.
Oh, no, they weren't. What was the tag team called? I know they just joined the DX all late.
I'm drawing a blank right now. It's early. But yeah, my apologies for forgetting to put Road Dogg on his list. It's funny because Billy Gunn was actually a part of a tag team called the Smoking Guns, and the other member just didn't work out. It happens like that.
I mean, that would have been a good tag team.
I am taking Jake the Snake Roberts as my next
I
pick.
didn't see him. Man.
Jake the
That was such a good one, too.
Roberts. So we're on pick 18. And we have Harper Holly left, Jim Hart, Jerry Lawler, Marty Jannetty. You know you want Marty Jannetty.
No, I actually want another tag team.
Terry Funk, Arn Anderson, Rikishi, Rick Rude, Disco Inferno, Raven, Al Snow, Doink, Crush, and Jeff Jarrett.
I'm going to pick a tag team. I'm going to do Raven and the Mannequin Head.
Raven and Al Snow? You don't pick those as a tag together?
No. Al Snow. Just Al Snow.
Just Al Snow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all
With the Mannequin Head.
All right.
They actually did tag team matches
Al
with the
Snow,
Mannequin Head.
So I'm going, this is a pretty easy pick for me. I'm going to take Hardcore Holly.
I thought you were going to go Jim.
I was going to go Rikishi, but I'm going Hardcore
You got
Holly.
Brett?
Brett's not wrestling tag teams anymore. He's not a tag team guy. Not in my brain.
Okay. I'm going to pick Rick Rude.
Rick Rude? Oh, it's a great pick.
Mm-hmm. He's going to push Stone Cold.
Rick Rude. So.
Now you got your 19th pick.
And I'm going to take Rikishi. Because, again, we need some people. Rikishi's so entertaining. We need some people on this label that's going to just be some mid-carders that's going to go lower to mid-carders that's going to really entertain us. Now, for the 20th pick, I know we said we're going to pick 5 from each group. We only picked 4 from Group D so far. With the 20th pick, we're going to caveat that you can pick from any group. So there's people left on the table in Group A, B, C, and D, which gives you a wide range. So our 20th pick should be a very special pick, or maybe a pick near and dear to our hearts. And I think I know who Carter's going to pick because he's still on the board in Group A. So 20th pick is going to come from any group. Okay, so that was our,
I want to go Andre, Ultimate.
You sure you want to go?
Or Shawn.
I was saying, don't you want to just go Shawn Michaels?
No. Okay, I'll go with Shawn.
I figured you'd go for Shawn Michaels. So
Shawn Michaels' third pick. That's embarrassing, though.
Huh?
Shawn Michaels' 30th pick. Isn't that terrible?
Well,
You never want to be the
him
last
not getting picked is much worse. Am I right? So the reason why we broke them into groups is I felt like we would all just pick like top guys. Like we would never get to the guys like the Mr. Perfects, the 1, 2, 3 kids, and so forth. And the a lot of these guys, we just wouldn't get to them. But it made sense to go Group A, B, C, and D because we didn't want to monetize like the wrestlers. That would have taken a lot. I'm taking Bill Goldberg, by the way, for my 20th pick. We'll call this the gold pick. We won't call it the 20th pick. We'll call it the gold pick. So this was the guys left on the board that we needed to,
Ready to pick champions?
Yeah. So let's go. So Carter has the Universal, the Intercontinental. Oh, it's the world. It's the world's not Universal. The WWE World Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the European Championship, the true hardcore championship, the one that was a broken up Winged Eagle, and then the tag titles. I have the Giant Gold World title, the United States Championship, the Cruiserweight title, the TV title, or known as television title, and the tag titles. So, who's going to be your world champion here?
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold is going to be your world.
Who's your heavyweight?
Oh, most definitely it's The Rock. It was my number one pick either way.
Number one pick.
Yeah.
Now it is.
So who's going to be your Intercontinental Champion?
Intercontinental Champion. Ooh, this is hard.
So if it was me, I would make it Razor Ramon from your list. But you have enough people here that
I'm gonna give it to. This is gonna be a terrible. I'm gonna give it to Rick Rude.
Rick Rude? That's not Rick. He's been an Intercontinental Champion, I believe. I see. Okay. So my United States champion is gonna be Ken Shamrock.
By the way, that was probably WCW title was probably the best United States championship.
The big gold plate. I hated it when I was younger. As I got older, I started to love that as my favorite title because the Winged Eagle that Bret Hart, Diesel, Shawn Michaels, all these guys carried, that to me was always the greatest championship belt, with the exception of the Intercontinental belt from the 90s was the most beautiful belt I've ever seen. But it grew on me. I love the huge championship belt. We need to get one of those. We'll get one of those.
Like a real one, like $400, or like the toy one?
Maybe we'll get the toy one. Maybe we'll get the toy one.
Okay. We can get matching. European one now. I'm going to pick for my European team, Ultimo Dragon.
Ultimo's going to be a European?
I don't know where he's from, but I'm sure he's
from Japan.
Yep. I knew he was from somewhere else. Because he gets the titles from across the world. So.
Yeah, so my Cruiserweight title, believe it or not, isn't going Dean Malenko.
You were so excited when you picked Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko's great. He still works. I think he works for AEW now.
Everyone does.
He used to work for NXT, but I think he's working for what's the name? But I think
a trainer or producer.
As a trainer. But so many wrestlers, that is their favorite wrestler. Like Sasha Banks was saying that Dean Malenko was her favorite wrestler forever. And it's like unless you was like grew up watching 90s WCW, you wouldn't know who Dean Malenko was.
Okay, now I got the hardcore.
Oh, this one will be good. See, I think I have the perfect person for your hardcore championship.
You do.
But I actually have a few people that are perfect for that championship.
Who was I picking for the hardcore? I'll give it to. This is a terrible pick. I'm gonna give it to Razor Ramon.
Okay.
I know he's like world title picture, but
he's never held the world title though.
What?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Never held the world title.
Nope. So the problem is that
he was good enough.
When he was ready to be elevated, he went to WCW with Kevin Nash. And when he got to WCW, when he got to WCW, he was part of NWO. You had Kevin Nash hold that title, and you had him and Hulk Hogan basically give it back and forwards to one another, and he never was put in that mix. He was always a tag title and a continental title. Yeah, and then he got out of wrestling for a while, so that was the other thing.
He's not even a tag team guy.
Well, the Outsiders. He's an Outsiders. That was a great tag team.
He shouted won that world title.
So it's pretty easy who my TV title is going to go to Ahmed Johnson. Shouts out to Ahmed Johnson.
Now they got the tag titles.
So So now who's going to be your tag team?
It's going to be Eddie and Ray.
Eddie and Ray.
Eddie and Ray Mysterio.
Where did I fight those guys at? Eddie and Ray. You took them pretty early. Tag titles.
Dominic's real father.
So you know who my tag title? Oh my gosh! You know who my tag titles are going on to? Give me the music. You know the music, right? Come on, beatbox it.
No, thank you.
The Hardy Boys.
It's more like dun 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 dun.
That's what I was doing, right? I don't know. Yeah. So
you picked them at number 2.
I did. I took them very early, but I ended up getting everybody else that I needed. You know. So WWE of the 90s for Carter.
I got world champion Stone Cold Steve Austin, opponents Sting, Ric Flair, Don Dallas Page, Kurt Angle. Then we got Eddie and Ray, tag team champions. We got Edge and Christian, Harlem Heat, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, And now we got Rey Mysterio for hardcore. I don't really know who's going for the hardcore yet. Al Snow, maybe.
Yeah, Owen Hart.
Yeah, Owen Hart. Then we got the
Christian.
Then we got the European. Leaving the blanks on these people. Now we got IC, which is gonna be Shawn Michaels is gonna be going for the IC. Gonna downgrade him a little bit.
Okay, all right, cool.
Summary.
So WCW World Championship Wrestling. The Rock is our #1 pick. He's also our world champion. He's gonna carry the big belt. Hardy Boys are tag champions. They're gonna feud with who did I get here? I got some I don't even know. I got the Legion of Doom. So yeah, so we're gonna have some tag teams put together too. We got Mankind. He's gonna feud with The Rock. But we also got Undertaker. He's also gonna feud with The Undertaker. We got Bret Hart, who's gonna feud with Mankind, Rock, so forth. Ken Shamrock is our U.S. champion. And we have Lex Luger, Psycho Sid, British Bulldog. All these guys are going to feud with one another. Ahmed Johnson's our TV title holder. He's going to feud. We have Goldust. We have Mr. Perfect. D'Lo Brown. We got a ton of people that's going to be going for that television title. We have Dean Malenko's our cruiserweight. We have D'Lo Brown again, and 1, 2, 3 Kid. Jake Snake Roberts is not going for a title because he never has.
You're not gonna give him one?
He's never had a title. No, I don't even think he's ever fought for one. Hardcore Holly, who you should have picked up for your Hardcore Championship because he is undoubtedly, after Mankind, one of the greatest Hardcore champions.
Jake the Snake is good.
Rikishi, he's going to be our guy. He's going to be out there entertaining our people and everything. Bill Goldberg he's what we call our gold pick. Shawn Michaels was Carter's golden pick. And he's going to be in that World Championship picture, but we're also going to let him do a streak too. So he's going to go through all these guys on him, beat them all until he gets to, 19-0. Maybe we'll fight him twice. So that is our draft. WWE should have a draft coming up pretty soon, I believe.
Yeah,
if they decide to do that ever again. It may not.
It's going to be October something.
Yeah.
It's going to be after Crown Jewel, immediately after.
Yeah, they may not do it because, the reason they do it is they have so many wrestlers that they only own each show, but you have your titles all on the same people, so why would you need a draft at this? We'll digress. We digress on that.
Maybe they'll drop it.
Yeah. So that's our show.
Make sure you guys go smash that like button, subscribe, go to our Instagram, Carter_TV, click it, click it, click.
Follow us, share us, comment, give us some likes.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. And if you want to buy us the World WCW title, have at it. I will come pick that up from you. Unless you live all across seas, just mail it to me. Oh man, Carter, we didn't put our outro music on. You just got up and left us. Let's give the people a little outro music. If only I was a rapper, I would rap this out for you guys, but I don't rap, so.